The vehicles you're about to see once sold for under $10, and you usually found them underneath the Christmas tree. Now they can sell for as much as $15,000. Craig and I visited a man who collects them, and in what a setting! It seems like we just can't get away from the 50s.
Well, now, the last time I talked to you, I was in front of a 57 Bel Air. Well, you know, that was probably one of the great cars of the 50s, unless, of course, you had one of these, a 59 Eldorado. Now, this is all part of Ron Main's collection. It's a visual wonderland of just about everything, not only the 50s, all decades. And you know, a great part of that collection, pedal cars. Yeah, pedal cars. That's where we first fell in love with the automobile, back when we were little tykes. You know, those little things you used to zoom on down the old sidewalk. Matter of fact, that's where Casey is now, looking at pedal cars.
And it didn't take long for me to realize that Ron Main, now a successful contractor, was fulfilling a fantasy that went back to his youth.
I didn't really have that much money when I was growing up, and the cars and the toys I wanted, and then I got married and had kids. And once the kids were grown, I started looking around. It was just seemed like a natural to try and get the things that I liked when I was 16 or younger.
Main has been collecting pedal cars for 5 years. His home is literally filled with memorabilia, mainly from the 50s. The pedal cars share a comfortable and ever-expanding niche.
What was your first pedal car? Which one did you get first?
A pursuit plane, the 1940s, the little flyer, the little pursuit plane. The oldest car would be the Rickenbacker. It's a 1927 Rickenbacker. There was a car called a Rickenbacker. Eddie Rickenbacker, the World War I ace, also he owned Indianapolis Speedway for a while, came out with a car that wasn't too successful. But they did make a pedal car after that car.
Main didn't hesitate a second when asked which of his pedal cars was the most expensive.
It's a 57 Ferrari. It's made in Italy. That car is probably worth more than $10,000.
When I look around here, it seems that even though you've got the pedal cars from the 20s and 30s, there's still a 50s feel around here. Is this something that is near and dear to you personally?
Well, of course, because the dreams you have in your boyhood, just before manhood, are probably the strongest you'll ever have, even as corny as they may be. And I grew up in the 50s, and the things that I wanted and that seemed so important that I couldn't have were right at that age. And that's why you'll see I surround myself with all the things, my heart throbs, when I was at that age of wanting and not having.
It was apparent that Ron Main was no longer in a position of wanting and not having. As we were about to leave, Main pulled his full-size car into his driveway next to another smaller vehicle. It had to be the ultimate of something or other, a big man's car next to his childhood fantasy.